I'm Janevelezmitchell for Jane Unchained in Hendry County, Florida, where local residents are holding a news conference to voice their opposition to this county becoming the lab monkey breeding capital of America. They're telling the commissioners they don't want that to happen, and they're complaining their voices, their input has not been allowed.
We are demanding the governor of Florida and the state attorney for the 20th Judicial Circuit launch an investigation into the possible violation of the Florida Sunshine Law. We are further asking that all news media investigative reporters in Southwest Florida launch their own investigations into the questions we have listed below. In addition, we are requesting a freeze on all monkeys coming into Southwest Florida and the halting of further construction on these facilities.
And the Hendry County Administrator, dated March 24, 2015. Hendry County would like to clarify points in the recent media coverage reporting that a second primate breeding facility was approved. The facility that has been referenced over the past few days in the media is an expansion to an existing facility owned by Panther Tracks LLC.
Did anyone in the Hendry County government investigate the history of bioculture and the fact that they were run out of Puerto Rico by the Puerto Rican Supreme Court?
Okay, you're saying that it's...
This gentleman was first, ma'am. Thank you.
How many monkeys do they have out there?
I do not know the quote of that. As far as I know, it is still under, the expansion is still under construction.
Okay, how many do they have right now?
I'm sure they do, but I do not know their population, sir.
So let me ask you this question. You say, well, it's really an existing facility, but it's a new company, bioculture. People lease land all the time. Most businesses don't own their land, they lease. It's still a new separate facility.
Yes, ma'am, it's an expansion to the facility that was already in existence.
By a new company. That's a different operation. Why weren't the people allowed to weigh in on that new operation, given that bioculture was run out of Puerto Rico? And it was a battle that went all the way up to the Puerto Rican Supreme Court, where they determined that they had constructed the facility illegally and could not open. Then they pop up here in Hendry County, and you're saying that that company, bioculture, doesn't need to answer to anybody.
No, ma'am, I did not.
Not anybody in Hendry County.
No, ma'am, I did not say that they did not have to answer to anybody. They did still have to comply with the building codes, and they still have to be in compliance with the approved site development plan that the original company, Florida Panther Tracks, submitted. They did anticipate expanding their facility as far back as 2001, and so for that instance, they did meet all the requirements afforded to them under the comprehensive plan and the land use codes. Next question, Mr. Ross.
The commissioners are acting with an elitist attitude, essentially telling residents of Southwest Florida that they need to trust the commissioners. Where is the transparency? Why has all of this, quote, monkey business been so shrouded in secrecy? They have violated the public trust. Hendry County does not need to be known as promoting animal cruelty. The potential for a public health threat to all of Southwest Florida is real with the monkeys housed in these facilities.
Having the county being a mecca for animals bred for extreme torture is unconscionable. The up to 50 jobs is not worth what these monkeys will be bred to endure.
We got there's no justice for the monkeys. There's no answers. He didn't give us any answers at all. After we all commented today, the commission never commented at all.
And now with technology, there's more advanced methods that are relative to the human body. It's outrageous to continue to cause these animals to suffer. It's because of the money. These greedy people.
So these area residents behind me continue to strategize and mobilize. They vow not to give up, to continue demanding answers because, they point out, the monkeys cannot speak for themselves. Reporting from Hendry County in Southwest Florida, I'm Janevelezmitchell for Jane Unchained.
Okay.
Great.